and welcome to Impact Africa, and we are at the Eid Clothing Drive celebration in Delft in Cape Town. I don't know where I'm looking, but I'm looking somewhere there, and I've got my wonderful sister friend Miss Wahida, who is going to tell us more about the initiative today. So Miss Wahida, tell us who you are first and tell us what this is about.
Okay, hi, good day, Kemi. I'm Amakei. My name is Wahida Linet, and this is our fifth annual drive, our Eid annual drive, and we are now this year, 2023, we are back, and we are doing this for our underprivileged people in Delft, and we appeal to anyone who wants to donate or want to give for our Eid lunch and help the people, because the poverty and the underprivileged is too much, way too much.
So what is Eid about? Tell us what Eid is about.
Okay. Our Eid, the Eid of Ramadan. The Eid is we fast for 30 days, 29 days, and at the end of the day we have our celebration. And so with the Prophet Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we fasted 19 days. So this is what we have and what we give, and we not fast for anybody, we fast for Allah, and this is what the Ramadan is about. When you fast for Allah.
So tell us more about the fasting process itself. Okay. So from what time to what time? And I know there's the iftar in the evening. Tell us more, share that with us.
Okay, so in the morning at 4, I wake up at 4:15 to set everything up for the family. And then I wake them up at 5 o'clock so that they can eat and be done smoking whatever they do at 5:30. 4:45 to 5, the adhan goes off, we must stop eat. And when they stop eat, you must fast for the day until tonight at, it's now almost 6:20. So from there you can eat again until tomorrow morning. And that is how the process works.
Okay, and what is it called when you eat in the evening?
When we eat in the evening, it's iftar. And when we sour, we call it a sour. We call sour. Yeah, we call it a sour. So we will eat then, and then we can't eat. Then we stop for the whole day, and then we start again tonight. Tonight, when the adhan goes off, we can eat.
And during the fasting period, are there things you're supposed to do or not do apart from fasting?
Yes, when you fast, you need to fast with everything. Your mind, your heart, your soul. You just don't need to fast. You just don't need to fast without staying without food. When you fast, you need to fast. Your eyes mustn't look at anything. Your mind mustn't wander around. You must continue with your 5 daily prayers. You must do all the good work. You must give charity. You must see to the needy. Every night when you know there's a neighbor without food, they don't have food, you can give that neighbor a plate of food. So that is what the fasting.
So it goes beyond the fasting. You know, you're saying, still give, still pray give. 5 times a day, and still have a clean mind, in terms of what you're doing. Yeah. So now with the Eid, which is a celebration, when is that going to be taking place in South Africa?
I think it's next week Sunday.
Okay, so next week. Because I know it's different parts depending on when the moon
is sighted. But because due to the moon was sighted on the day on on the 22nd, so they said it's full now, it's 30 days, so we're fasting 30 days this month.
All right.
Yes.
What does the Eid involve? The celebration. Tell us, what should we look out for?
So what we do every year also is we have our annual cooking at the mosque. They provide all the food for us. We cook for more than like 500 people, and then we come give it out to the street or to the people who comes here, and they can have a nice meal for those who don't have.
Right.
So that is what we do.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Wahida, and thank you to all the volunteers. I can see volunteers taking registration. Volunteers have been helping with setting up. And thank you to FNB Bank for giving us a lot of donation. Clothing. We were supposed to have a representative here, from clothing to books to painting to even this, I think, was from the FNB.
Yes, it was.
Thank you to FNB, and thank you to Kathalelana as well.
For the food.
We're going to speak to Kathalelana, Miss Jameson at some point. So thank you to Lahik Tukpa Foundation.
And thank you for everybody who came today. Without you guys, we have nothing, but
Exactly.
we need to give. And we want to give more, and this must grow and go beyond. So whenever I'm not here, it must still be. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And thank you, shukran. Thank you to you as well. Give her a round of applause. Okay, we're going to be right back where we'll show you some of the items that have been donated. We'll walk you through it and we'll have more interviews, as well with some of the people here. We're going to start with a prayer at some point.
But I think
and
he's
then
not here.
he's not here.
Yes,
Okay,
he's
all
coming
right.
it out
So
first.
we'll be right back.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. We're going to start now with the program. Shukran, everybody, for coming. We're just going to open up with a dua and then we can proceed with the day's procedure. Okay.
الفاتحة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين الحمد لله الذي هدانا إلى الإسلام وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ونشهد أن محمدا عبد الله ورسوله صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك وغضبك والنار اللهم إنا نسألك موجبات رحمتك وعزائم مغفرتك والسلامة من كل إثم والغنيمة من كل بر لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مريضا إلا شفيته ولا حاجة هي لك رضا إلا قضيتها يا رب العالمين اللهم إنا نسألك إيمانا لا يرتد ونعيما لا ينفد وقرة عين لا تنقطع ومرافقة نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في أعلى جنان الحوض اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار اللهم أحينا بالإيمان وأمتنا بالإيمان واغسلنا بالإيمان برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اجعلنا يا الله من أتقاء شهر رمضان اللهم اجعلنا يا الله من أتقاء شهر رمضان اللهم اجعلنا يا الله من أتقاء شهر رمضان ربنا تقبل منا صلاتنا وصيامنا وقيامنا وركوعنا وسجودنا وتسبيحنا وجميع أعمالنا ربنا تقبل منا يا الله القليل وسامحنا يا الله بالكثير ولا تؤاخذنا يا الله بالتقصير يا نعم المولى ويا نعم النصير ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وأدخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين قال الله سبحانه وتعالى مخبرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وأصحابه وبارك وسلم بفضلك دعواهم فيها سبحانك اللهم وتحية فيها سلام وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين شكرا جزيلا خير الجزاء
Shukran, Imam. Shukran, Imam. Just a few words to the ladies or anything Imam wants to say.
Do I have half an hour?
No. 2 minutes.
2 minutes MashaAllah بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم Eerstens wil ik zeggen bij shukran voor Wahida en de crew wat voor mij speciaal had komen te die mogelijk om te komen dua te komen maken zo en die reden is iets wat hulle doen wat baie nobel is alhamdulillah en dat is dat omdat het is labarang en als het is Christmas dan kry almal die dan moes nie weer Christmas klere nou se weer labarang nou kry ook die mense weer wat moes nie weer labarang klere alhamdulillah en soos dit die is in die area, is daar in baie ander areas waar dieselfde gebeur. Wat gebeur is dat as moslime, verstaan we Afrikaans, ne?
That you speak English for them.
Oh, mashallah.
Sorry, ma'am.
Interpreter.
I know I need an interpreter.
need an
But it's okay.
interpreter.
She would tell me about it later.
Mashallah, she might just give you some other words. Right? So in Islam, after you have fasted for the whole month of Ramadan, then you have to give some sadaqah or some charity for that fast to be accepted. So what happens is that, for example, this year the amount that we need to give in charity is only 37 rand. I mean 37 rand, to some people it might be a lot of money. To some 37 rand is, it's peanuts. Right? But to some it might be, that's the only thing they have. So every person, you have to give your 37 rand, and it is called Sadaqatul Fitr. Some say it is Zakatul Fitr. Right? So it's Zakatul Fitr or it is Sadaqatul Fitr. Whichever name it is, it's the very same thing. Now that money needs to be given to Muslims also. It cannot be given to non-Muslims. There's other monies that you can give to Muslims and to non-Muslims. But then there's certain monies that you can only give to Muslims. Right? Now the reason for the Sadaqatul Fitr is, or shall I say, firstly, the Sadaqatul Fitr must be given by each and every person. If you have a child that is born before the Imam gets to the masjid on Eid day, the Parang day, you have to give for that child also. So everybody, whoever is the head of the family, that person needs to pay for everybody in the house. Right?
Even the dogs.
Whoever is in the house and you are responsible for those people, you have to pay for them. Right? 37 rand. If you're 10 people, it's 370 rand. Right? Now listen to the other thing. The reason why you have to give this money is so that those who are underprivileged, they will benefit from it. So if it is that I cannot afford to give the 37 rand, it happens like this: if I cannot give, then I must get. Right?
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that they're accumulating all that monies is going to go somewhere else. It needs to come back to the community. So that is how it works. So if I can't give, but keep in mind, it remains a debt upon you. I didn't give this year my 37, I have to give it anytime during your lifetime. If it is that you passed on, then your children must give on behalf of you.
Okay.
So it remains a debt on you. Right? But you shouldn't feel guilty about it. It is just that I need to pay it. As jy sê, huis wat ek nou het hier so, die bond word jy elke maand betaal. Jy het 'n worry elke maand. But jy gaan nie, for example, jy het die bond, you're not gonna not go for Umrah and for Hajj, etc. You're still gonna do that. Because your bond is only nowadays what, 5,000 rand? Whatever figures it might be. So you have to give it. Right?
Yeah.
So like I said, even if the child is born just before the Imam gets onto the mimbar, right, then you have to give it. Now sometimes it is very strange, people come to you just before you go on the mimbar, then they say, Imam, this is my fitrah. Now who do you give it to? Then you have to look around in the mosque, who must I give it to?
Right.
Now you give it to that person, you realize, okay, Auntie Fatima, Auntie Ruwaida, I don't know who you are, but I'm just using your names. So you give it to that person that's sitting in the masjid, and then that person cannot even use that money because he needs food now.
Okay.
He needs clothes now. So that is how Wahida and the others that is with her, they have decided before Labarang, they're already doing this. So that when it's time for Labarang, they can sit at ease. Mashallah, my clothes is sorted out. I'm just worried with my sizes here.
All size available.
All sizes.
All
mashallah.
sizes.
And also, like I said, Wahida and her entourage. And Mama K is one of them. And for her family and friends. And there's many others, no?
Yes.
I don't know your names, but may Allah, may the Lord bless you for all your efforts and sacrifices. Alhamdulillah, Alamin, praise and blessing due to our Lord. Kosi Sikeleni.
En die toek dat half an hour. En die toek dat half an hour. Shukran iemand.
Okay, we're still at the Bold Moves Eid Clothing Drive right in Delft, and this is Mama K, and I've got my dear sister friend. Yes, I have a lot of sisters, as you know. Miss Marlene Jamieson, who is the founder director of Cathalilana, MJ to some of us. So tell us, about Catalilana first, about your organization.
Okay, good afternoon everyone, and thank you very much for this opportunity again. The organization's name is Catalilana. You can see the slogan, it means care for one another. The organization is almost 7 years old, so we also focus on sustainable livelihood, which we do feeding every day, and then also what we do is development. We recently, about 2 weeks ago, we launched the skills room. And the room, it's skills room where we will be focusing on soft and hard skills. With the start off, we want to encourage people to make use of this service. We have it set up currently where there's computers, and so if there's a lack of it, that you are wanting to upskill yourself in terms of computers, the basics of it, the background of computers, the hardware, software, how to open pages, how to type on it, how to enhance it, how to save it. So that would be the basics of introduction to computers. We're there twice a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday from 9 o'clock in the morning. We have a WhatsApp number. You are welcome to just ask me the number and you can book an appointment. It's absolutely free. There's
There
no
you go,
age,
free computer
no age
classes.
restriction. If you know you want to upskill yourself and you're 16 or 18 years old, please make contact with us and we will book your spot. You come there, we give you a certificate. If it's any youth that is in need of the services, we will help you with your CV, update your CV, and you will leave there with the added skill, Mama Kay.
All right.
Other than that, sorry, I just wanted to add. So other than that, we also have a team of volunteers that is helping a team of children or learners at the high school. So if you are struggling with reading, they are currently helping that learners, the grade 8s at Rosendaal High School. So thank you very much.
No, I mean, you heard it, you know, nowadays you need to upskill yourself with computer, learning more about technology. So moms, dads, aunties, uncles, yeah, it might not be valid for you, but please share with your young ones. This is a free computer class. They stay with you, they give you a certificate. It's not accredited, but it's still useful. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 12. And that is an investment in yourself.
Yes.
So we need our young ones, you know, don't say, oh, I don't know how to use a computer. And even the older one, I'm sure they can make space at some point. If you want to improve yourself on what computer is about, they provide that service. And as well, I want to just say thank you because you've donated potatoes and lots of vegetables that we are going to hand out to our beneficiaries here today. Thank you so much, you know, to Catalilana for supporting. We believe so much in collaboration, and this is all about collaboration and partnership working. So thank you always, you know, supporting initiatives like this. So I don't know whether you want to share any message for our Muslim sisters and brothers and daughters and sons.
And so maybe I'm a Christian, but it is not about, for me, about the different, it's about people. It's about people that we collaborate, whether it's Wahida, whether it's my sister here. It's about we have the resources. And if someone can benefit from that, and we can collaborate in the way that we do, it's about the people that we serve in the community of Delft. So please do enjoy whatever it is that has been set out inside for you. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. A round of applause for Miss Jamie C. We'll be right back.
What's your name? Say robot.
Robot. How old are you? How old are you?
Hoe oud is hij?
How old are you? Show me. Show me. How old are you?
3.
3. Okay. I know, because it says all these things and he's like, okay, young man is 3 years old and he's got his Lego and he's happy.
or shall I say every split second, people are breaking their fast worldwide.
Yes, yes.
Because as the sun sets for us,
it's
it rises
rising for
somebody
other
else,
people.
right?
Okay.
So all the laws is applicable to everybody, everywhere in the world.
So with the 37, you said that's this year.
It is
so
this year.
next year might
It might
change.
be 38, it might be 40,
Okay.
it might even come down depending on the economy,
Okay.
right? So I think last year it was like 35 rand.
Right.
It went up 2 rand. So I don't know who decides on that, but
I was just going to ask that, who makes the decision?
There is the mother bodies. For example, there's SANZAF, there's the MJC, and many others like them. They come together and they have a conclusion of what figures it should be. Now, that is just for Eid.
Yes.
If I cannot fast, then I need to pay a what do they call it? A ransom. I need to pay every day.
Ah,
for 30
if I
days.
can't fast.
If I fast
Okay.
if I don't fast for 3 days, it's 23 rand.
Right.
So I need to give 23 rand for each day
Right.
that I'm not fasting. And those monies, or shall I say, that food that you make must go to Muslims. You cannot give it to non-Muslims. There's other times that we have pots and pots and pots of food for anybody. But there's times that you need to look after your own people. Charity begins at
home. And I like the fact that you're denying yourself of something and helping somebody else who might not be able to, be privileged enough, even though some people might think 37 rand, but 37 rand to some people, especially the Muslims who are experiencing the Eid, which is an annual, the fasting period, it's a good thing. So thank you very much, Iman, for this, and we're looking forward. We will. Thank you for making the time. All right, shukran. Bye-bye. God bless. Okay, we're still at the Eid Clothing Drive, and we've got one of our beneficiaries, Miss Alima, who, each year I know for her, she comes, and this means probably a lot for her. So tell us who you are first, before we then go into your coming, for this clothing drive each time.
I'm Kalima Ibris, and I'm very happy for this, what the Tukhida is giving for the Muslim people, for Eid, and I'm very happy.
Okay, and how has the fasting been going for you? Has it been tough or relatively okay?
The fast was okay, but it was a little difficult for me because but it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. So you feel blessed today. What message do you want to say to the people who have donated?
And I will say thank you very much for the people who donated stuff for our Muslims, and we really appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Alima. Have a good day. God bless. So you're happy with your bag of goodies. And this young man as well, young boy, you're not a man, yeah? You're still a baby. And I can see she's got a lovely toy there already.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
Enjoy. We'll be right back.